Hey, welcome back to another episode of Earthbound. Last episode, we made it to Fourside. Now, I'm going to do a bit of a disclaimer. To me, this is the point. This Fourside is a really weird part of the game for me because there's so much to do crammed into like this little spot that I'm not 100% sure what goes where in it. So we'll see. You boys are sneaking around looking for Mr. Monotoli, aren't ya? If I catch you boys doing anything, I'll arrest you. No questions asked. Be prepared. Got a fork? I've already checked out your name. So yeah, like this part of the game, there's like a lot of stuff going on that's like, I don't know what I need to do first. And this always to me is like the weird part of the game. Speaking of Topola Theater, there's a new singer called Venus. She's better than the Runaway Five. I'm totally bonkers about her. I do know that there's something going on with the department store at some point. That actually ends up, in my opinion, oh my god, here comes another Karen. Oh god, she's persistent. Probably one of the worst parts in the game for me is when the incident at the department store happens in Fourside. For reasons I'll get into when that's the time, but I don't think that that's really at this moment. Is temporarily closed. Right. So we can't even go in here yet. I think we got to go to the Monotoli building and see about trying to talk to Monotoli. Last night, there was a solitary tournament. I lost my shirt. I'll invite you next time. Hey, wait, do you even know what solitary is? How did you lose your shirt in a solitary competition? How is there even a solitary competition? Hello there, babyface. What brings you to the Monotoli building? I am an elite businessman who works with Mr. In that place. The elevator is only for Master Porky's use. It goes directly to the 47th floor. Quit staring at my hips. Why don't you stand somewhere else instead of behind me? Well, that's nice. It just takes us where we need to go. Whoops. I almost gonna beat you up. I was almost gonna beat you up. Why am I having trouble reading all of a sudden? Are you a friend of Master Porky? It's okay to visit him, but don't wander around the building. Someone might be suspicious of you and take pot shots at you with a machine gun. You won't get away from me, kid. Get away from me, kid. Well, hang on, what? You won't get away from me, kid. Get away from me, kid. Okay. Oh la la, this is my poor old friend. What's your name? Pig's Butt? No, Fork. Didn't you come, here to beg me for some money? Oh la la, don't you recognize me? I'm Master Porky. Porky, get it? I know, Gilda Garde, Monotoli's partner, and I'll give him political and economic advice. I heard there were some ratty-looking kids asking for Mr. Monotoli. Was that you, Fork? This isn't a place for the likes of you. Get out of here now, loser. You loser? You must never show your face around Master Porky again. Got it? I think this is where his, like, parents are, right? You haven't changed much, Fork. I'm Ulysses Minch, Forky's dad. Due to my son's success, I have now lived the life of a rich man. Every dog has his day. That's the perfect proverb to describe me. Oh, my jaw is tired. Wow, someone went mad with power. And I don't think we can go to this elevator, right? Private elevator, do not Not for the operation of the general public. Monotoli business manager. We eventually can use that elevator. We just can't use it right now. This elevator is going down. Look, don't stand behind me and stare at my hips. Look, ain't nobody interested in your hips, lady. God, I'm just wanting to use the elevator. I think we had to do both of those things. And I can't remember if we have to go... Is the department store open now? Or do we have to... Temporary close. Okay, yeah. Now we gotta go to, I think, the... I know eventually this place will have a My Sanctuary location, but not right now, because isn't it also closed? Dinosaur Museum doesn't have any real dinosaurs. They're all replicas. I'm sure everyone knows that. If you still want to see the dinosaur, pay $5 entrance fee. I'm broke, lady. Maybe you think $15 is too much. Or you're just not interested in dinosaurs. You're a strange kid. Yeah, that's a... So the fossils in museums are fossils. When the ones behind the glass. The actual, like, built... The Polo, what the fuck? Oh, I guess that's the place. I ain't got no money, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to find a place to get some money out, man. Can't go to the drugstore. So the ones that are built up, like... hotel should have it. The ones that are built and on display are the ones that are actually, like, not real fossils. Because real fossils are super brittle, and if they actually tried to build a display out of them, they would probably, like, crumble to pieces. So they are the ones behind the glass, just not the ones on display. The Grand Monotoli Hotel, fucking $225? You guys are crazy, man. Man, it ain't that fucking special. Cockroaches in the walls. I know, because they were, like, playing jazz. Like that one shitty movie. What's his name's apartment? I can't remember. Good morning. This is a unique service exclusive to our hotel only. I'm here to read you today's headline, even though this happens at every one of them. On the front page of the Fourside Post, over 70% of Fourside citizens support Monotoli. Might as well talk to Mom, because you know how that is, homesickness. That fork? I can hardly hear you. It sounds like you're calling from the moon or something. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Flea bath. We've heard that one a million times. Now where do we go? I guess I can go to the Dinosaur Museum, even though, like, we can't do the My Sanctuary location yet, because, like, I can't remember why. There's an absolute reason why, but oh yeah, the Topola. Do you want to buy a ticket? 30 bucks, please. Okay. Thanks a lot. Well, that's nice. 3 people for 1 ticket. Oh, yeah. Who's got the... I still got the stun gun? What the hell? Alright, let's go. Show tickets. Alright, show happen any moment. What do you got to say, lady? So you're the Runaway 5 fan, huh? What? Excuse me? No. The band owes me $1 million. If they break their contract, they'll be in deep doo-doo with the police. The police would probably say, hey, you guys, or something like that. Unless you're able to pay $1 million on their behalf. You'd have to find buried gold, or you would never be able to pay such a huge sum of money. So is, like, Sloth a part of the cops now? Alright. Then we get subjected to a show again. Maybe we have to go talk to this guy. When Fork arrives, the Runaway 5 told me to let him in, so please come in. It's good that you know who I am. We're so helpless. Really helpless and hopeless. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Again, we've been cheated by the theater owner. We're stuck here with a phony contract. Oh yeah. We know how to sing, but we don't know how to handle money or women. Doo-wop-bop-bop. To meet the Monotoli, you'll need our help. I don't exactly know why, but it's just a hunch. We owe you guys so much. Sorry. think we now have to go back to that guy who was like looking for buried treasure. Have I got a bombshell for you tonight, kids? Kaboom! The Runaway 5. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, go! Almost did that in the Iggy Wrecking Ball voice. I think the show is different this time around, so it's not the same thing again. Keep up with the spotlight, dude. Where the spotlight's gonna go, nobody knows. Who cares? Except some people. Alright. You gotta love that, like, the real hard walking that the guy in the red suit is doing for, like, walking in place, right? Alright, get the saxophone in here. You know, that's something I feel like a lot of bands are missing these days. You know, as a kid of the 90s, and like saxophone wasn't really in a lot of bands that day, but I grew up listening to music from the 60s, 70s, and 80s because of my parents. There was a lot of saxophone in a lot of those bands, and that's something that I feel like is kind of missing in a lot of modern music these days. I mean, of course, the thing about rap is I like to listen to some rap, but I don't like a lot of modern rap because it all sounds the same to me. Mainly because we're gonna go to the museum. Why not? I already raised that question of what's in there. Because like they have the same like that same ticking sound for like the drum beat, and I don't know. I just don't like it personally. I'm not gonna sit here and say anything negative about it because everybody, you know, likes what they like and stuff, and everybody's free to like and dislike what they like and dislike. I just myself don't like it, and that's okay. I don't have to. I wonder how many animals go extinct before humans beings ever discover them. I want to see a living dinosaur sometime in my life. I wonder if we'll ever see a living dinosaur in our life. Huge! Not you, I'm talking about the dinosaur ones. Oh god, I thought you were calling me fat. The museum should sell dinosaur t-shirts. Ah, Jesus Christ. Every time I try to do something, this guy shows up. Yeah, get your photograph and get out of here. Nobody likes you, dude. I mean, the shutter effect of the screen is really cool, but you take like, you suck away 20 minutes of my life. Dinosaur bones believed to be from South Scaraba. Don't ask for any details. Our research is continuing. The Dino Cop? Is Dino Cop over there? I'm so happy there are so many visitors today. These days, few people come here. I am Mr. Spoon. Oh my god, are you related? The academic researcher. I wonder if there are any famous stars here today. Dinosaurs. Huge, aren't they? Well, that's all I've gotten out of my research. You want to hear more? Whisper. To tell you the truth, I heard that dinosaurs were found near the lower side of Scaraba, and there are lots of them. There are unconfirmed reports that the dinosaurs ate some of the natives there. If you go, please try to find the dinosaur and bring back photographs. Please come back again to study, because I don't like being alone. So basically he's saying there might be living dinosaurs in Scaraba eating people. On a quick aside, don't these like X's on the floor kind of look like navels, like someone's belly buttons or something? I don't know. It just kind of looks like it to me. I don't know why I think that, but I think that. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go see if we can get some gold from that guy in the desert. Because I'm pretty sure that's what we got to do next. I think we have to free the Runaway 5. I think that's what we have to do. And then we can go to the department store. For my, like I said, I think at the beginning of this episode, the worst part of the game. Hands down. I don't think I'm the only person who thinks that either. I think a lot of people agree that what happens at the department store. Oh, and look at that. Just butterflies everywhere. Butterfly in the tunnel. That everybody kind of feels that way. But don't we have to, like, I want to say the reason we go back to that guy. Oh, yes, no. That's right. I was going to say, I want to say he shows up on an excavator and that's how we know to go back. But I think the hint was looking for, you know, buried gold. And then we got to go talk to that guy again. Because do we have to, like, give him money this time around to fund his expedition? Because we gave him food. Oh, God. It's stuck on everything out here. We gave him some food when he asked for it. I cannot remember if we have to actually put money into it also. See, now it's dug down a little bit more. Out walking in the desert makes me very hungry and thirsty. Do you want nothing? Don't say bye, blah, blah. I have lots of work to do, but I can't seem to move. I'm so curious about the dig. I can't help it. Though you may not believe it, I am a healer. I am here to some illnesses. Yeah. I don't need any help. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I think we should dig somewhere else. If they have a live broadcast of the dig, I can check out the dig while relaxing on the floor. Or if they made a game, hear me out. If they made a game about digging a hole in your backyard and looking for, like, gold and stuff, I'm sure that would go really well over with all the streamers. They can call it something like dig or a hole or something like that. I've been watching them dig for a while, and you know, all of these people can watch them dig a hole. I wonder what they'll find. That butterfly came out of nowhere to attack me. Did you see that? Get in this hole over here before somebody gets heat stroke. I didn't have a problem digging until I found a maze. Lots of monsters appeared, so I couldn't proceed. There are 5 big moles. If you beat the monsters, I can continue on. I think I have a bleeding ulcer from worrying too much. I'm helpless. I really do anything. Honestly, before I fight the moles, I'm going to go stay at the little shack that's over here. Because if I do end up getting knocked out for whatever reason, I don't want to go that far. You know, I don't want to go all the way from Forsyth again. It's a small house, but please stay the night. Spork is like failing. Oh my god, we got hit stroke again in the house? Or was it just Spoon getting heat stroke the one time and it was reminding me? Reminding me that she had the heat stroke. Which you would think that, like, cooling down and resting would help that. Of course, you know, it's really difficult to recover from heat stroke, so the best thing to do is to not get it at all. Alright, what do we got here? We've got Nooseman and the Mad Duck. Doesn't that sound like a radio duo? Do people even still listen to the radio? It sounds like a talk radio duo, doesn't it? It's Nooseman and the Mad Duck on WTF 123. All right. If I remember correctly, oh, look at that snake. This is like a pretty labyrinthian place. We got the thirsty coil snake, which aren't they on the surface too, and I just didn't run into them? Yeah, they can poison you. We'll just try to beat the snake real quick. Fork and his friends got 929 experience points. We're gonna heal Spork, and then we're gonna heal Spork. I don't know if beta is really necessary, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it. If I remember correctly, Fork gets incredibly overpowered by the end of this game, especially once you do the My Sanctuary stuff, because I'm pretty sure he goes up like 40 levels from finishing all the My Sanctuary stuff and the place that gets unlocked because of that, which I think you have to do. I don't think you can finish the game without it. But I mean, you can pretty much max out his level by the end of the game, and nobody else be even remotely close because of that. Big bottle rocket. We're gonna go ahead and give that to Spork. Got another snake here. Let's just go ahead and freeze alpha. Still did a lot of damage. Just don't want to like get anybody poisoned. I think I need to heal Spoon. Work leveled up, nice. Alright, cool. Went up extra 8 points, that rocks. It's gonna sound like I lagged a little bit because I was talking about it after the battle. But no, I wasn't lagging. Freeze alpha again, and we'll just try and shoot it. Alright, moving on. Oh, Spoon leveled up, hot damn. And Spork, damn. I guess the exit mice. Croissant, and a picnic lunch. Immediately use that croissant on Spork, I guess. Who cares? Is that picnic lunch? I don't know if it's still to the point where they basically are a one heal, like a, instant heal kind of deal. Ah, yes. Now we're fighting. We're doing something that I said, I think. Did I say it in this series? I can't remember. One of the things I love about old RPGs is like, you'll either get an enemy that is either a boss from earlier in the game or a palette swap from a boss from earlier in the game. I like it better when it's like the actual enemy. Like this is the Titanic ant, but palette swap to the gigantic ant. And if it was the Titanic ant, then it would be like, oh, well now we can see how far we have come along since that first fight. You know what I mean? Freeze. Attack. Because I like it because it gives you like a visual indicator of how much... Ow, I've been poisoned. It gives you a visual indicator of just how much you have come along because, you're fighting an enemy from earlier in the game. You know what I mean? Felt the pain of poison. Ugh. Paralysis alpha. Didn't work. But I gotta say, that was a really cool sound effect. Alright, let's heal this poison. Hello, it's your dad. I didn't even know the phone was going off. I was trying to bring out the menu. You've been out there for a long time now. It may not be my business, but don't you think it would be a good idea if you took a break? No. I see. Well, it doesn't make me happy, but I understand your point about the fate of the world being at stake. Click. Not goods. Not goods, I said. Healing. Can healing alpha actually take care of that? Of course not. I was gonna say, like, that would be, 3 less experience. Alright, I guess it's that time again. I'm gonna call the episode here. We're in the middle of a dungeon, but we'll get like 5 boss fights in the next fight, so it'll be great. So I'm gonna call the video. Appreciate you watching. If you made it to this point in the video, I really, really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.